Hello everyone, good to see you. It's been a little while. I'm not sure, maybe it's been a month since I updated you. Yeah, been a month since the last painful 25-minute video, and now there's going to be another painful 25-minute video. I imagine it's a bit like a period that you kind of know it's coming every month. And then when it gets there, it's really bad and painful, and then goes again. Maybe it's easier than a period because you can switch me off. I don't know. I'm talking about something I don't even know. But I did want to come back and say hello, coming to you from our garden and my bench. So I had a thing about wanting to have a bench. And there's a place to dwell, metaphorically and really. So we have a bench. It's a nice bench. So I'm going to talk to you from my bench. Stories from my bench. And actually for some of you this will be the first shot of me with some hair back. Look at it, it's growing. Look at that. I look a bit like Jean Valjean, I think. I don't know. Convict on the run. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's growing back, which is good, and good to know that in a few weeks it will all be completely dropped off again. So, but look, I'm going to give you an update on all the things that are going on, because there is a lot going on in our little Tyler world. So I think on the last update I told you that neither of my brothers were a match, so they're going for a stem cell transplant. And they've harvested all my cells. That was the most important bit, that they were able to get enough cells from me, and they did. They got more than enough. We got them all in a day. It was quite a dramatic day because I had another low blood pressure scenario, and my platelet count they found was really low, so they had needed to give me another transfusion first. Anyway, so it was about a 12-hour day in hospital, but they got all the cells they needed, which is amazing. And it meant I didn't have to go back the next day and have more done. It's an extraordinary process of just taking the blood from one arm, spinning it really fast in a centrifuge device, and then putting what is not needed back into your arm again. Science and medicine just kind of blows my mind. So we have all the cells we need. So we're on track for the transplant, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But that looks like we are getting closer. Willow Tree Foundation continues to budge. We although it's slower, we have hit our 61,000 mark. So that's just over 20,000 to start gifting to families. And what we've had in the last few weeks has been an influx of applications, because we put it out in more groups that we're looking to find our families. And the trustees met for the first time last week. Almost all the trustees met for the first time to think about how we allocate £20,000 to our families, and what's the best way of allocating £20,000. So originally we had imagined that Willow Tree was to help families who were in early diagnosis, similar to the place that we found ourselves in December. But then what we realised was we were getting, and if you're not a part of the Willow Tree Facebook group, please come and join it, because it's not just full of advice and wisdom, general people's wisdom who've gone through some kind of blood cancer. There are deeply moving, and you cannot not be stirred by them, stories from families who are currently struggling with some kind of blood cancer, with children with leukemia, some who have lost children to leukemia, some who are just early diagnosed.